mathematics easier with Sir Albert. So the question is under earth geometry, as you can see. The position of the three towns A, B, and C are on the earth surface as shown in the diagram below. So this is the diagram. So the towns they are talking about, we have point A, point B, and also town C there. Now, which is a point A, it is on the longitude of 25 degrees west. Then point B, it is on the longitude of x degree east. Then C, we don't know the longitude and also don't know, the longitude it is still x degrees. The latitude, we don't know, we are not being given. Okay, but the question is, A plane flying a distance of 4,500 nautical miles directly from town A to B. So from town A to B, the distance in nautical miles it was 4,500. Now, the time which takes from point A to point B it was 5 hours. Now the question is, find the speed of the plane in knots. Find the speed of the plane in knots, which means that solution. So when we are calculating the speed, okay, first we start with the formula. So we say speed is equal to the total distance or the total distance over what? Total time what? Taken. Okay. Now what was the distance? The distance it was 4,500 over the time taken from point A or from town A to town B. It was 5 hours, which means T is equal to what? 5. Then for us to find the speed, we are now going to say, now remember this is in paper 1. So as you are dividing, don't divide everything. Just say 5 into 5, 1. How many times can 5 go into 45? It is 9, which means that the speed, it was 900. So the speed, we are saying that it is 900 knots. This is the final answer. Okay. Now let's look at the second question now. So question B, they are saying that if town C is 5 hours ahead of town A, find the longitude marked X. Let's check the diagram. So they are saying that if town A is 5 town C, this town C and town 8 is here. Now they are saying that town C is 5 hours ahead of town A. Then the longitude at town A we have at 25 degrees west, but the longitude at point C we have what? X degrees. And remember, we just use the longitudes to calculate time. Always things to do with time, we use the longitudes. The lines which runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, those are called the longitudes. Those are the lines which we use when you are calculating time. So how are we going to calculate the longitude at marked X? So now you say the time difference is equal to the difference between the two time in longitudes, which is represented by theta, over 15. Okay? Now, what was the time difference? The time difference, it was what? 5 hours between the two terms. So now you say 5 is equal to, then the difference in longitude. Let's check the longitudes. So we have 25 degrees west, and since this point, the mid one, that's where we have GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time. So cross the GMT on your right hand side. It means that we have the east. This is the east part now. So it means that if we check these two longitudes, they are on two different hemispheres. Hence, we are now going to say 25 degrees plus x degrees over 15. Okay? Then if you check now, 5 is equal to 25 plus x over 5 over 15. Therefore, now we say over 1. Then we cross multiply, which is now 5 times 15. It will give us 75 is equal to 25 plus x degrees. Remember, we are looking for the value of x. Therefore, then we find the additive inverse of 25, which will give us 75 minus 25 is equal to x degrees. What is at 75 minus 25? 50 degrees. Hence, x is equal to 50 degrees. That is the longitude marked x, this x there. So the longitude of this line, it was at 50 degrees. Make mathematics easier with Sir Albert. Thanks for watching Mr. Mpande behind the scene.